Oh, that was cool. Welcome to the Metal Robot Reviews channel. I'm your host, Tom McKay, and today we are starting our very first reaction video for the channel. Okay, that's a lie, but nonetheless, this is the first official reaction style video that we're doing post the 2021 update. And today we're taking a look at a new video that just came out according to YouTube. Let me double check this. According to YouTube, 23 minutes ago. Yeah! So today it just came out, I'm guessing based on the title, which is Epica's Unchain Utopia, O'Mega Alive. I'm guessing that means this is going to be a live performance of Unchain Utopia. Now, if I remember correctly, this song came out on Quantum Enigma, like back in 2014. And I actually didn't hate this song. I gotta admit, this wasn't my favorite song off of the album, but I am curious to know what they're going to do with this video, because the official video, it's a live performance, I'm guessing, and so far somebody is holding a flamethrower. I'm guessing the song hasn't even begun yet, or it's just beginning. So this might be a pretty interesting performance, might get theatrical, but we're gonna take a look at it today, and without further ado and no more rambling, let's get started. Flames. Pretty. So pretty flames. Is there a performance here? Yeah, it's live. It's a live performance. You can tell her voice is now above the choirs. And you can kind of hear the ride now. A bit more than before. Oh, Simone's voice is always going to be the best. So good. Oh, there's pyrotechnics. Oh! Right out of the gate, I'm enjoying this way more than I think I should be. I mean, yeah, it's a live performance for a song that's already been released, but already they're adding so much more thematic experience to it. I don't even know if that's the proper way to say it, but I gotta tell you, I'm enjoying it thus far. I saw them live back in 2017. I believe this song was in the set list. I can't remember exactly. They were opened for that show back in 2017. They were opened by Lacuna Coil, Insomnium, and Elantris, which is a symphonic metal band out of the States. I can't remember where they're from, but guys, Elantris, if you're watching this, put out another album, please. I want to see you guys again. With this this song so far, like the song is great, but this performance so far, they're bringing in a lot more thematics. Like you saw at the beginning there. If I go back a few seconds, yeah. We're bringing in these girls with the fire in their hands. They were not there in the concert I went to at all. I'm so confused, but I'm loving it so far. I cannot say a bad thing about the performance thus far. Let's continue. You had to, bud. You had to. Where is this being performed? I kind of want to know. Like, you can tell this is a live video, but it's very clearly being performed as a sort of a music video. Like a music video that never happened. Was that in the original studio recording? If so, I never noticed that before. I never noticed like the guitar layer, like what I'm talking about here. Yeah, him. I never noticed that guitar layer before. Was that in the original recording? Editor me, is that in the original recording? I can't speak right now. Make me subtitle all of my bullshit here. First of all, stop talking. You really suck at it. And second, yes, it was. You can tell it's live because they're having fun with their instruments right now. And they haven't performed in a while. Not saying they didn't practice, but you can tell that they're having way too much fun with their instruments. Like, I haven't performed live in so long. I gotta hit everything. I've always loved the choirs of later day Epica. I gotta admit, the pyrotechnics on the side are not any way comparable to the guy in the background doing the. What is the name of that kind of like, where was it going with this? The fact that that guy is more interesting in terms of pyrotechnics than the actual pyrotechnics it just shows to the greatness of this Epica live video so far. So beautiful. I love Epica stuff. I can't tell you how many times I've just sat here listening to some of Epica's like ballad style stuff and just like swayed away into non-existence. listening to it and just reminding myself that life is eternal in many ways. That one cannot simply just exist without it. Without what? I don't know. What happened there? I just blacked out. What just happened? So good! Oh! Oh, that was cool. I don't care how many times one person sees pyrotechnics like that. It's still always amazing to watch. Ending with the high frame rate fire, of course. And the fire sound effects in the background. Is that it? I don't know what that pad synth in the background was for, but either way, that was fun. So, what did I think of Unchain Utopia? I fucking loved it. I can't say I hated it. I had a good time with this particular performance. Granted, Epica has a good tendency of being able to perform exquisitely in the first place, as well as putting on a hell of a live show in the end. But I gotta say, with Unchain Utopia, it's not a song I always come back to whenever I go listening back to earlier Epica albums or listening again to even more recent Epica releases. Unchain Utopia just kind of pops up when I'm listening to the full album. I gotta say, Unchain Utopia, the live performance here for O'Mega Alive, was definitely a fun experience. First of all, everyone performed fantastically. Simone Simons, once again, is a world-class performer. Hands down, one of the best vocalists in symphonic metal, right alongside many of the others like Tarja Turunen, Floor Jensen, and many, many others. This chair is really squeaky. I feel like the mic is picking this up, but it's very, very, very squeaky. But I gotta say, Simone Simons was not the only one to perform extremely well. I gotta say, on top of Simone Simons, we had Mark Jensen on the rhythm guitars, who did fantastic as well, along with his counterpart, what's his name again? Isaac Delahaye. I cannot pronounce names. Delahaye. Please don't kill me, Isaac, if I got that wrong. Delahaye. Wow, I was way off. Along with Isaac Delahaye, who did a fantastic job again. And I like the fact that he's adding parts that weren't there in the original recording. I can't remember if that original overlay guitar was part of the original recording, but I know for a fact that him hitting the guitar as part of the rhythm was not in there originally, as far as I know. But I like the fact that they were doing that, as well as that Adrian van Wezenbeek. Again, if I'm mispronouncing any of these names, I do sincerely apologize, but his drum performance was absolutely phenomenal. I like the fact that he was just going fucking nuts in the middle of the verses for no reason whatsoever other than he can. And it's one of those things that it just kind of brings a smile to your face, because you can tell they haven't performed in like as a band, as a group, in a long time because of the pandemic. But now that they are, and that they're together having fun here, they're just getting so excited that they're cutting loose. I love it. I love it so much. And of course, Rob Vanderloo, his bass, was ever not present, but nonetheless, I like the fact that he was there nonetheless. Is it me, or does, like, in the majority of cases, is the bass player always obscured in symphonic metal? I never understood that. Maybe it's because they get drowned out, but still, I think he did a pretty good job for what I was able to hear. I feel like he did a very, very good job with his performance. And of course, Cohen Jensen, Jensen, I don't know. Should I just, like, stop? Cohen's keyboards was obviously a fantastic addition as well. Of course, you can't have a symphonic metal without some keyboard work in the mixture. It's really, really fantastic hearing him once again. And not to mention, of course, the pyrotechnics and everything else involved, including the pyro dancers. Those guys were fantastic. They were a huge, great addition. I don't know if they were always around for live performances. Last time I saw Epica was back in 2017 once again. I like the fact that they were a great addition here. They added quite a bit to the background and something to look at and something to kind of just like catch your eye every once in a while. They were not too distracting. They didn't take away from the performance, especially seeing as the camera work wouldn't let you. They were definitely a nice addition to the background. So I gotta say, overall, this video as a whole was great. And in terms of the audio, again, they performed fantastically. So overall, I gotta say, 14 out of 15. I do feel like, once again, Unchain Utopia is not my personal favorite song off of the Quantum Enigma, but this is definitely one of my most favorite live but not live music videos that these guys have put out. But with that in mind, that was Unchain Utopia, the O'Mega live edition. What did you think of the video? What did you think of the song? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you distracted by the pyrotechnics in the background, like I was? Let me know in the comments down below. That being said, this is the first reaction review that I'm doing in 2021, and the first of many more to come, hopefully. If you enjoyed this format, be sure to give the video a like, and if you're new here, hit subscribe button, ring that fucking bell, or I'll Unchain Utopia you. This is why I script videos. I'll see you in the mosh pit next time. Have a good night.